Here we go. Hardline. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Phil. I hope you guys like our new
what a soy intro, man. Holy shit.
I hope you like the new intro. Been working on it all day.
Yes, that was the first and last time we will be using that intro.
Phil from Zaid Comics, welcoming you to another week of the Hardline. We got another awesome panel for you guys, as always. And maybe we'll have some special guests. Maybe you'll see some new faces. Who knows? So we have I'm going to go down and introduce everybody. We got the president of the Luke Wilson fan club, Sim Pothier. Hail, brother.
Luke Wilson fan club.
Yeah.
Well, hail and welcome, everyone.
How you doing?
He likes indented noses.
Yes. And then up next, we have, this is actually one of the original Little Rascals' passion for drawing is here. Hail, brother.
Is that true passion?
The remake? No.
No, what are the original?
I'm older than that.
Yeah, the original.
The original ones.
Which one were you?
Well, Buckwheat and I were really close.
Were you smelly?
Oh, smelly, yes. No, I was the dog.
The famous Little Rascal Smelly. All right, we got Michael the Beak Beacon. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's
Seven
up?
Legions fame. Doing some awesome. I saw those more lethal colors.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron was in the chat earlier talking about Alteration Man.
That's his new book.
So maybe yeah, that's true. He could have that one. We got Edwin the Ace. Hail, Ace. What's up, man?
I'm good. How is everybody tonight?
Doing good, man. And Brandon, the evil
man
twin.
with no title.
Yeah.
Crunchiest man in Comicsgate.
Crunchiest man? Are you eating peanuts or something?
It's ice.
Oh, okay.
Crunching that ice.
Cold as ice, brother. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in, everybody. Like I said, I do these every Mondays, and we just hang out, chill, talk about news that's going on over the weekend, how everything's been going, and what's new going into this new week. So how was everybody's weekend?
That was good, man. I think it's only fair that we start with the biggest news of the weekend, though.
Which is?
That's Lost Pages, man. 17K.
Oh,
damn, the first 30 days.
Hail. Yeah, man, we had a crazy yesterday. I think I counted up, and we kind of settled on yesterday brought us almost 20 backers. We had like 19 backers in one day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it was awesome. So thanks to everybody that tuned into the stream last night, that shared the link out and backed. And now we've extended another 30 days. We got the new stretch goal unlocked. The legend Sim is part of the book now, part of that bonus comic. He's got a 4-pager in there. So Vane's going to be awesome. We're going to get some concept stuff out there into the ether soon. And get rolling on that. That's going to be really cool. That's going to be awesome. And then the new news is at 20K, we'll unlock a 4-page story for the bonus comic by Kyung Lee and a trading card by Odie. So that's going to be sick. Super excited. Nowhere to go but up.
This gets better and better. Jump on it, people. Let's get this to 20K.
You don't want to miss that one.
Yes.
Not at all.
And you can even get a signed copy by Bisley.
That's true. We have only 10 left, I think. Only 10 left.
10?
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah, that's true.
He ain't signing no more.
That's right.
You ain't going to see him at a con anytime soon, so...
Not at all.
That's true, yeah.
Not your chance.
Rip.
Why would happen?
There's not cons going on, bro.
Broke his hand.
He broke both of his legs.
Yes. He's like Sim. He hurt his hand, and now he's not signing any more books.
Yeah, no, I heard.
He had a terrible wanking accident.
Well, good news that my hand's coming back. Full mobility.
So you injured your wrist?
Yes, I did.
See, were
Working
you
too hard.
Were you getting drawing tips from Liam? Is that what it was?
Nah.
You broke your wrist.
This is just a big work, I think, just so that he sells more copies. They're like, oh my God, he'll never be able to draw again. We got to buy his comics.
Yeah.
No, Liam, do a work. Come on. Come on now. It's unsubstantiated claims.
So Sim's back up and running.
Soon, yeah.
Good,
For
brother.
now.
That's good to hear.
Look, I'm not gonna say this. I hope all you guys just keep it between us. But I'm not buying his excuse about he hurt his hand. So I don't know what's going on, but you know, I have to investigate. You know, to get the CG investigators to get the real story.
Get him on the case.
Well, we're on the hard line. This is like hard copy or something. We bring them in, interrogate them live on the internet. What's really going on here?
Yeah,
Well, don't worry, we have a group in Sim's Discord where we can ask him all the hard questions.
Interrogate.
The guys on the horror talk earlier, they were saying like I missed it because I had like company over, and they were trying to say that I heard it while I was gaming.
Yeah.
I don't even have time to game.
I don't know, guys. I'm not buying all this. It's not,
I think it was
keeping it 100 with us.
It was like some gang-based mentality of the Ninja Turtle clan, kind of like initiating you into the turtles.
No, I think it was lifting all those Meta Baron books and showing everybody on every stream.
Every single stream.
Yeah, I think that's what threw his wrist off. Like,
Yeah, like
Man.
a month after. Yeah.
Look, he got a bunch of boxes from damn, what the hell's the magazine? You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, guys, I'm still waiting for a good one.
A good what? A good Meta Baron?
Oh my god!
A heavy metal magazine. He got a couple boxes. You know, he was trying to lift them. You know, he's not as young as he used to be. So you know,
That's true. He is.
he's got a little injury. It's just a cover for that. You know.
You're pretty old, Simon.
You guys are getting old. You're not as funny.
I'm not getting old, guys.
Look, man, you're like, can we talk about
Come
this
on,
man
Phil and
cow
Brendan, I still have
situation?
hope for you. Same for you, Beacon. You have a better one than that. Come on.
I already said that you injured it in a wanking accident.
That I already broke that one. You know, you don't use the money maker for pleasure.
Mm.
You know, and don't forget the stranger effect.
Stranger Effect.
So this is something I wanted to talk about. Maybe not all you guys will know about this, but sportingnews.com.
Yeah.
This was big news this past week, going into the weekend. This guy here, Dr. Disrespect, huge YouTube streamer, or not YouTube, YouTube. He's got his channel, but Twitch streamer, was banned mysteriously off of Twitch, and there's no answer why. They refunded all of his subs. This guy is big time pull for Twitch. He's one of the top streamers, and he's one of my favorites. Like, I used to watch him when
He's the two-time.
Yeah, he's the two-time champion, back-to-back, 1993, 1994, Blockbuster video game champion. He's 6'8". He's got a 42-inch vertical leap. He's veinier than ever. He's just jacked out of his mind, and he's quite the character. If you haven't watched his stuff, go check him out on YouTube. Hilarious, compilations of him freaking out while playing video games. I would say he's like a Howard Stern of video game streaming. He's built up.
When Howard Stern was good.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Not Howard Stern now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, Passion, I know you're part of the Twitch community.
Oh yeah. big, huge pillar of the Twitch
Yeah,
community right here. Yes.
Have you
Me
received
with my single-digit viewers. Yes, I'm huge.
You've received some follows in your day.
Yeah, a few.
For
I
sure.
mean, I gotta just tell everybody go to someone else's stream. It's just too much.
So
Yeah.
what do you think about this? What do you think's going on here? Because this is really bizarre. He's had some controversy in the past. I think 2.5 years ago, he was receiving an award. I think of the video game awards on. I think Spike was still around then. I'm not sure. Maybe it was being streamed at that point. He got Streamer of the Year, and then a couple weeks after that, it came out. He announced that he had an affair. Cheated on his wife there, and he took a break. But when he came back, he came back even stronger. So I think the public kind of like forgave him for that. He was becoming a better guy. But I think people jumped to that. They're like, oh, this whole Me Too stuff is going around right now. Last week it kind of flared up in celebrities and e-celebs, even in comics, and they kind of jumped to that conclusion about Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, there's a lot of like speculation and stuff about that kind of stuff, and everybody, because right now what a lot of people don't know, on Twitch they just changed their like last week they changed their policies. Like basically anybody who has any kind of allegations whatsoever will be banned. Period. And there's been a flood. It's not just Doc, but there's been a flood of other women saying all this stuff, and I'm not going to comment either way what's going on, but there's just suddenly this tsunami of it.
Yeah,
because they changed the policies on it, and then a lot of people are getting banned now. If it's worth it or not, I'll let everybody make that decision. But they changed their policy, and he just so happened to get banned at the same wave of all this other stuff. So people are speculating. From what I understand from his infidelity, first of all, that's between him and his wife. Mm-hmm. So it's no one else's business. But it's someone who was involved with Twitch, and that could have something to do with it. So now but he has a contract. He signed a contract in March, and he's pretty much untouchable. So they banned him, and he's probably, for whatever reason it is, he's probably like, no, you can't do this, breach of contract. They're probably doing all kinds of legal stuff, whatever the reason why they banned him. Because he has a big PR firm, too. He's with the biggest PR firm in the country.
Yeah.
So they shut all this stuff down. They shut everybody down. They went in, all the sponsors dropped them, and then they all repicked them back up, like, within 8 hours.
Wow.
So there's something else going on there. There's rumors that he's going to a different platform and taking a bunch of Twitch people with him, and they caught wind of it, so they booted him, which would be definitely a legal situation because they can't do that, even if it was true or not. So there's a lot of things until Twitch has usually really got a big mouth about this shit.
Yeah.
And they are really quiet this time because I've seen other people get banned before. They are more than happy to put out why they ban people. They love that shit. But this one, they're being really quiet about it. So it's definitely legal stuff, or it's a big publicity stunt to whatever he's doing. But don't know until he comes out and really says what's going on. And Twitch does too. So
yeah, it says his statement here was Twitch has not notified me of the specific reason for their decision. Firm handshakes to all the support during this difficult time, Dr. D. And then we got this young lady over here, Shannon, says from own sources, Doc is indeed done not just on Twitch. I know why and cannot say, but this is serious.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of people saying that stuff to just chime in and try to get some kind of points off of it. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of this, like, I know what's going on, but I can't say. It's like, come on.
Right.
I can say that too. I know what's going on, but I can't say. It's like, and I'm a nobody. So a lot of people are saying that until things come out. It's just ridiculous.
I know he's had talks.
Can I please just address Hex Island real quick?
Yeah, I'm not looking at chat, so address.
Yeah, brother. Drawing Aces and Edwin the Ace are both me. I'm just I'm not a mod on my Drawing Aces account.
Wait,
So,
your Drawing Aces is a sock account, brother? That's a
yeah,
sock
brother.
account for you?
He has
Total
a
fuck.
multiple personality disorder.
Oh.
Sounds like gay ops to me.
It is complete gay ops, you know.
We all formulated this in
You missed out on the gay ops DM room.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sims Discord.
Scams.
You gotta check that one. You gotta check that one, Michael.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
also hail El Gargoyle. Thanks for
for
coming
sure.
out, guys.
Hex Allen, El Gargo, thanks
Hail.
for tuning in. For sure. Just going through a little bit of news, what's going on, just different topics, stuff like that. Brandon, what's
It'll
up?
probably end up being something really lame and stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Well,
like
I'm-
not a bit. Everybody will be like, everybody's blowing it up more than what it is.
Right. The more
It's
it
a
goes on, the
conspiracy.
less the less people are thinking it's a personal Me Too harassment thing, which is good. It's probably a contractual thing. Brandon thinks it's a work
It's a work.
for
Could
publicity.
be.
They're polarizing the audience. So they're like, F Twitch, man. We're going
Yeah,
to
but
follow Dr. Disrespect anywhere he goes. He's going to go to TV. We're going to go to TV with him. But you also have to watch Twitch because there's only one video game streaming platform, really, and it's
Yeah.
Twitch. So,
Well, that could be Twitch's attitude right now is like, hey, we can do it because they changed his policy right after Mixer went under. And they know if Facebook is coming up, though, that's getting big. But they probably like, hey, where else are you going to go? Where else are you going to go? I mean, so
I think they're in on it. I think that Dr. D
No, they
and
don't
Twitch
like him.
are in on it as a big conspiracy to work with whatever Dr. Disrespect channel that he's going to be launching soon on cable.
Maybe,
And,
but
they're pushing audience towards that by
Look, man, I
polarizing.
think Brandon's onto it, man. I think Brandon's got to figure it out.
the thing with it is the problem with that is he's been banned like 6 or 7 times since last year.
Right,
They've
it's a
been
long
looking.
game, man.
They consider him toxic masculinity, and they want him off the. They've been wanting him off the platform for some time now.
So
I'm just
He
waiting
makes
for an
money.
excuse
It
to.
brings in
ask.
money.
They refunded $75,000 worth of people's
Yeah.
subs.
Yeah, but how
I
much
mean,
money do you think that they've made over the lifetime of it? $75,000 is nothing.
Yeah, but also you could make the money that Doc's making with 10 e-girls on their
Right, right, right.
combined.
But if
you know how-
they're
Go ahead.
go on.
No. Well, you know how these because they're another thing about Twitch people don't know is they have a safety group or whatever, health and safety group. You know, we've seen in a lot of these other companies that put this stuff in there. They got one of these, and when they put that in there, there was all this. There's a lot of SJW stuff going on in there, and a lot of those people just want him out. They just don't like his character. They just want him gone. And we've seen this over and over. Marvel, movie companies, they are willing to lose millions and billions of dollars to put out their virtue signals. They're willing, and Doc is like, that's nothing. And I don't think it's because they banned 2 other guys that were making them a lot of money too, man. So I don't think it's all just about money. We want to think it is, but
Look,
they,
it's all right.
I say
They banned Trump, so everything's gonna be okay.
yeah, Trump got banned off there, which
And just,
you know,
that'll show him.
yeah, that'll show.
I think the election's
Got
gonna
'em.
turn on that. I think the election is gonna turn on that. This is the
they got
moment
'em
right here.
already.
You
I
know,
say
just,
we bring
mark
Dr.
it down.
D into Comics Gate. We got a place for him on the Hardline stream.
Oh, for sure, yeah. We
Yeah,
could do a Dr. Disrespect comic.
Hey, reach out,
That
man.
would be awesome. Yeah, I was talking to my boys at work. My boy Jeremiah said that there's rumors that Dr. Disrespect might have contacted Ninja and Shroud, who just got done with getting a $10 million off of their $10 million contract at Mixer that just went under, thanks to Passion being on it.
Yeah,
And
torpedoed that shit.
Drag the whole platform
Yeah.
down, why
Yeah,
don't
you
you?
fucking ruined it.
and so they might be
That's what I
doing
do. I'm dragging this one down too.
Not everybody's that big of a fan of the Little Rascals, man.
when are you gonna get
It doesn't have as much weight as it used
If
to.
you want to just call me Spanky, just call me Spanky. Okay. That makes you feel better.
Spanky. Who's your favorite Little Rascal? Is it Spanky?
El Gargo says this is virtue signaling. He could have been removed and charged last year for his bathroom stunt at E3.
Yeah, that was
And we all make mistakes.
It wasn't even his fault.
Who knew the cameraman was going to follow him into the bathroom?
Yeah, he should have walked into the woman's bathroom.
Oh my god.
Probably would have had less problems with it.
We got
Yeah.
Chris Evans in the chat. Hail Chris Evans. Thanks for tuning into the hard line.
That's right.
Sevens.
Yeah, feel free to share it out. I know usually Mondays have become very popular these days. So.
Yeah, a lot of people streaming right now. But this is the only stream where you're going to find Passing for Drawing and Sim on at the same time at Mondays at 10 Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never stream together, Zim.
If that's not a reason for you to tune in every week, I don't know what is.
Yeah, it's that Clark Kent Superman. Rare opportunity to see him in the same place at the same time.
They are unto us. Simon.
Yes, there are.
Is they are. We.
So did you guys hear about the largest grossing film of last week?
No, what was
Box
it?
office.
They're still putting movies out?
Yeah, box office, the highest box office last week.
What's it a remake of?
It's not a remake. It's
Not
actually
a remake.
It's adaptation of a book.
Yep.
Let's see if I can pull it up. Weekend.
The Weekend at Bernie?
The Weekend at Bernie's.
Cyberfrog.
It's latest box office. Well, it was Jurassic Park, followed by Jaws, because there were only 250 theaters open, and that's what they played.
Really?
Yeah, because there's no new movies coming out. So
Jurassic Park took #1 in the box office last week.
After
for the first
30
time
years?
in 30 years.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people are doing drive-in theaters, stuff like that. I know they converted some like parking lot into a drive-in theater over here.
Yeah, because I know out by you, they're all gone. There was one left up northern suburbs, but that one closed a few years ago. Where I'm at, they have one. They've been open. They opened like a few weeks early.
Yeah, they opened a bunch of them over here now, and it seems like they want to try and keep them open now. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they tore them all down for malls. They were cool, man. Like you're probably a little too young to remember all the drive-ins, but that's where I saw Star Wars for the first time.
Really?
Was at a drive-in when I was 5. Yeah, and it was Star Wars and Jason and the Argonauts. So those were 2 movies that like changed my life. It was cool. I still remember it vaguely to this day. The drive-in.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I cried for you because you weren't born yet.
Okay, so you're not pulling Kevin Smith. Good.
No.
No, Passion, that's what we need from you. In the next hardline stream, I need you to record a reaction video of you like, crying tears of soy. You know,
Tears of soy.
Watching a Flash episode.
yeah, it's just like the Flash. Can you believe it? You got the treadmill.
Or
The last time he cried, he was watching the trailer of what is it again? Ted, Bill and Ted. And he cried.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The new
what?
one?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he cries to fucking everything, dude.
Man, you know what would be cool is a video of Kevin Smith not crying.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That would
doesn't
be
happen.
You got to go
Yeah.
back in time for that. About 5 years.
I wish he was fat again.
way back before he had a daughter that he's like just nepotisming him into Hollywood. Please hire my kid.
She sucks as an actress, but she's
Yeah,
the best
Passion,
one I've
you
ever
should
worked
totally
with.
do like a parody video. That'd be great. You get all the views.
We gotta see we gotta have the right trailer though. I don't know what it would be, but
Definitely have to be something sorry, something that would inspire tears.
maybe I got it, the Snyder cut. We'll do that.
Snyder cut.
Don't
It's
you
coming.
fucking dare.
Well, everybody's all, "Ooh, this is the Snyder cut." That's perfect, actually.
So we picked this up on Amazon, As
Yep.
as suggested by SoCal, I saw he had some pretty cool comics framed up, and we got this cool frame. It's like a screw frame, and we put a Magicop in there. So I guess kind of like these frames you could get. The back, it doesn't have really a back to it. It's kind of open, but nice plexiglass at the top.
No, it's glass. It's real glass.
Oh, it's real glass?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's real glass.
You don't have yourself selected, brother.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, now you do. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, so these are cool. Sturdy. It has a little nail groove up there, so shout outs to whoever makes these frames. And
I thought it was super cool that you could see the back of the comic also, so if you want to, not have to take it out of the piece.
See that
you can
Passion
that
back cover.
Passion for drawing cover.
That's dope.
It is dope.
Yeah.
You should have just flipped it over, but that's
Why not the back front?
Why not get two of them and front and back?
Well,
tell them what the grand idea is.
What was the grand idea?
It's
With,
not that nice.
With all the perks and everything like that framed up. Remember?
I don't see them framing your print, Simons.
Yeah. So what we were gonna do was
Amy was a fan art.
We were going to do
cool.
that, like everything that came with Magicop. We were just going to get a big frame, the jackets that we made, the prints and stuff, and put that up on the wall too. So hopefully in our
cool.
Zade Comics office.
You got that.
Hey, you gotta frame that original cover.
Wait a minute, Phil. Hold on. Is that a man bun you have on right now, brother?
No. It's a mini ponytail.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, cut that thing off.
Dude, my son wears the same thing.
Yeah, because he's a badass.
I know, he is.
His name is Nat.
It's Logan.
Oh, Logan. Well,
I thought Logan was his
Nat's
daughter,
doing the
man.
same thing too now. It's true. It's okay.
But
Nat's
don't
doing the same
confuse,
thing too.
Oh my
kids,
god. What is it with this youth? These
You-
youths.
yo, we are the world. Okay?
Yeah.
We are the
You are some children.
Yeah. We are the world. We are Sims children. Yes, brother, yes.
You'd met appearance for a brighter day.
I'm actually drawing a bit now, and I'm not. It feels good after 5 days.
I wanted to check this out as well. If you guys haven't seen this, I know Joe was sick last night. I think he vomited.
Oh, you have video?
I don't have video.
I see the video.
Didn't film himself puking.
Cue the video.
Disappointing.
He should.
Like,
Yeah, if people,
we need viewers, Joe. What are you doing,
that's
brother?
true. We need
Like,
like
come on now.
what's it called? Like little video things. Like if Joe's not going to be on, he should do a video for that week.
Yeah,
where
he
it's
needs
like,
to like
hey,
send
what's
in a
up,
bit or
guys?
something.
This is what we're doing.
Come on now.
At least a video of his dog or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been slacking on those lately.
But this is why he's been busy working on some stuff, and like this here for More Lethal, they
I like to call it Mo Lethal.
Mo Lethal.
Mo.
Check this out. This is a
apostrophe
double page
E.
spread that actually Aaron is putting up as an exclusive wraparound cover for the book. So now I'm mad because I wanted this one. So I'm gonna have to back it again, or
Again?
refund.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Back
going to
it
do
up,
like
too.
$75 for this one. So the other one's going to be $5, and then
It's $5. That one's 25.
Yeah, is it 25 or 20? Something around there.
25.
25. Yeah, he did mark it up. But how many did he have on the campaign? I forgot.
20.
It's only 20 of them? Jesus, Aaron.
why is he
I
only
don't know.
20?
I'm going to check to make sure, but that's what I remember.
I think you're right.
Why
sir.
only 20? I mean, I understand
know.
exclusive, but 20.
It's cool. Yeah, you want
20,
the exclusive?
25, and there's only 20. Yep. To probably validate the reason why it's 25 instead of 5, like
Exclusive.
Sextra Limited.
And colors by our very own Michael Beacon, the Beak.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just got done with that yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I love the smoke, the color of the smoke and the cloudiness to it. It's awesome. Super cool.
Got the light from the pink neon, the moonlight in it too. And
The green,
Yeah.
you got like the green of Chris Evans's camera when it's glitching out on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a
When he
King
joins
Toad
the
cigarette
Matrix.
right there?
So Chris finally made it into the book, but his leg did. And again, welcome to the green light. Is that
Yeah, so check out
Church of the Turtle.
Lethal.
Come on.
It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
More lethal than lethal.
That looks great.
Chris Evans says he got the first one. Also, he said he lost a little respect for your son, Sim.
Well, I guess he looks like a badass like knight or samurai now.
Yeah.
You know that
Samurai.
knights used to do that in their freaking things, right?
Yeah, we're taking it back, man.
Yeah.
Taking it back. For sure.
You guys should just go full Greek.
At least they're not going soy.
It's pretty.
I was thinking
sweet.
doing the leaf, like a little leaf headdress thing.
The Caesar headdress?
Yeah, the olive leaf.
Well, you have to. First of all, you would have to like really shave all around it first too.
Really?
Yeah, because they used to have their hair very short on the sides and the back. That kept guys from grabbing their hair and chopping their heads off.
Oh.
That's why
They
they
used
kept
to
their
cut
hair
off their
short.
own ears, so there was no handles for them to grab their head and cut their head off.
That's awesome.
I was there, so I know.
Yeah.
Me and the gang, the Little Rascals, we all hung out with the Romans.
That was during the second season of Little Rascals, right?
No, that was back during Roman times, brother.
Oh, man.
The Ancient Rascals.
The ancient,
Rascals.
that's what they used to call us in ancient Rome, not centurions, the ancient rascals.
Oh, yeah. So what else is on the docket, guys? I could show this off.
Not much. I placed the final order for a Bloodhound on Friday, so I should be getting all the copies on the week of the 6th of July.
That's great.
Nice.
You gotta sign them all, because that's how you
Yep.
can mess your wrist up again, brother.
Yeah, I'm willing to take the hits, dude. I'm not a bitch.
No bitch. Mama didn't.
I work and I don't go complain that I broke my wrist. I have friends that trying to fucking like whimper about it, but I'm not.
Wow.
So I got
Would you ever
this.
consider getting one of those helper monkeys and then training him to do your signature, and then he could just sign half the books for you?
Yeah, I have kids.
Get his sons to do it. Exactly.
Oh.
Kids.
There you go.
Like the old man wrist hurts. You take over, Logan.
Why does
You
my
get original help.
why does my copy say Logan?
Oops. Why do you think I got my signature to just be 3 letters?
Like even they can't mess it up.
No, but they will all be signed with one of those metallic paint Sharpies. They're silver colored.
Yeah. Tim is gonna cut himself and mix it in some of his blood with the ink. So it'll be a special signature for everyone.
You got your super harem.
I did. Yeah, it came with these 2 prints.
Yeah, man.
Who cares about the prints? Who wants the book?
Carl, the Potato King. And yeah, and then I bagged.
Are the naughty prints?
I bagged and boarded this myself. But I did use the Ziploc bag for a sandwich for lunch today.
Seriously?
No, I didn't.
You can wash them out. My in-laws do.
So yeah, I showed this a little bit on the stream last night for Lost Pages, but
That is dark, man.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's the inks, but it's the blackness is pretty dark.
It's
A
so
lot of
dark.
blacks on this cover. And then
Tim is
also
so
it's
jealous right now.
the inside cover too has this chick in it. And I got a little sketch from Matt Winger himself. I don't. It's a bear.
Is there a bear in the book?
I think no.
that's
I didn't
Grey
see
Wolf.
one. That's you think it's Grey Wolf?
Glasses, yeah.
No, I'll have to
Grey
message
Wolf.
him and ask him who that is. Anime F editor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A man missing in action. But yeah, the colors look good. The art's super detailed. This book, I was flipping through it. There's lots of action. If you guys, this is kind of like how I would imagine an anime would be in comic book form. It's just a bunch of energy blasts and people zooming at each other.
Called manga, Phil.
Well, like anime, but manga is Japanese comics.
Yeah, the panel layouts in this are just obviously all over the place. They're pretty creative and
just
unique. It's not just like your
I got that page.
You got a page?
Yeah, I have that page.
Oh, it must be
the
nice.
one where she's flying up.
This one's cool too. His monster.
Is it true every page is drawn on a cocktail napkin?
Yeah, cocktail napkin next to an ashtray.
Yes, coffee stain and all.
No, it's actually his inks, man. You look at them; they are so bright and vibrant. If you've ever seen an original page by Joe, they're very, very dark and
laced with nicotine. Great. That's what I hear. Is that right, Passion?
What's that?
Laced with nicotine as well, his inks.
Yes. I was on I don't smoke, and I had a nicotine high for a few.
You were buzzed on nicotine contact.
Oh yeah, I opened up that because he sent me some art. He sent me some art and stuff. So when I opened, I was like, "Oh, jeez, cow." But that's the one I have. The one that you're holding. The one you just held up. The one where she's punching towards the camera, flying towards the camera.
Yeah, I think Big Chungus approves.
Did you choose that page or did you get it at random?
I didn't even ask for it. He just sent it to me. That's the kind of guy Joe is. He's a nice guy.
Oh,
yeah.
I see. This is favoritism then.
Yes.
I see how it is.
Yeah.
All right. I know where I
He didn't send me the page with the shark on it. That I was disappointed on.
The one where the Fonz is jumping over the shark.
No, should I show that page?
Yeah, show that page.
All right, let me look for it. We got Alismat Films in the chat. What's up, brother? Alismat just launched his new campaign, right?
That's right.
That is right. All right.
I know who's missing here. Ichthyeus.
I think he's streaming.
The Road Warrior Duck.
Ichthyeus is streaming.
He's streaming?
Yeah. I saw
Monday's
our boy Ichthyeus.
Yeah, Monday's the day. Everybody decided to just stream on Mondays now.
We're switching to
over to that one. Oh, this.
Here's the.
What is going on with this shark?
She jumped into the ocean, grabbed him, and threw the shark at her. I think he gets ripped in half.
Why is there shark in there?
The shark emote is awesome.
It's, I think Winger lettered it himself.
Mm.
Or I could actually check. It doesn't say. It says
there's a fat chungus in the way.
Oh shit! He left it up there. Here you guys go. Yeah, so it doesn't say who the letters are done by. I'm just guessing it's Wanger because last time I talked to Joe, I'm pretty sure he said it was Wanger. Yeah, the Big Chungus enjoyed it, but he was blocking the shark out, so now I have to find it again. Here it is.
Yeah, it's a good shark.
Yeah. So you approve of the shark, Passion?
Oh yeah, of course. It's a good shark. It's Joe Ball. It's a Joe Ball shark.
Joe Ball shark.
Mark Middleton in the chat, writer of the upcoming Grave Robbers. So Mark.
Yeah, he posted a cool new little headshot today.
Mm-hmm.
I dug that.
Yeah, we're coming along with that too, man. It's gonna be some more art coming here once we get in the final days of. Once I get all this book off to the printer, Doomfate, you guys will see a lot more Grave Robbers. So.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Looks like some sweet action, awesome supernatural stuff. You guys are gonna dig that. So keep an eye out for Grave Robbers.
Yes.
And we'll have Mark on to talk about the book as well.
Someday.
Yeah, great Sugar Ray song. So here's one of the characters from Grave Robbers.
I thought we were gonna show Big Dick Murphy.
No, he's another.
This is
Well,
a
yeah.
PG stream, boys.
Yeah, this is Waylon Lauder. He's dried out. And he has kind of a curse on him. So the whole premise of the book, it takes place in the Old West, and they're kind of like bounty hunters a little bit.
Yeah.
And they go around, but they're supernatural kind of bounty hunters in the Old West, or like recluse kind of guys.
Mm-hmm.
And each of them have kind of a supernatural slant to their character. I don't want to get in too much because that's Mark's area, but really cool characters and have been fun to draw and design, and you get to see some really cool stuff coming out from them.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love the bowler derby. Reminds me of Brandon. What's that character? Reminds me of
Yeah,
Jack Swift.
Jack Swift
Jack
from
Swift.
Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah, Red Dead Revolver.
Is this comic book just a ripoff of Red Dead Revolver?
I hope so.
Red Dead Revolver is good, but
Yeah.
no, it's got Mark and I got together because we're both big fans of westerns and horror movies. So that's one reason why I was like, yeah, this sounds cool. Because
Yeah.
we're big fans of both those things, and we've just been bouncing ideas. And there's going to be a lot of Western influence, westerns and horror movies. So it's kind of a genre that you don't really see in films or even in comics too often. So there's a role-playing game that kind of went that route, but they got awoke. But it's a fun. It'd be really cool to do that in movies and stuff. That's kind of an area they haven't really touched. But hopefully, this gets big, and Mark can ditch me for a television series.
Or I was going to say Alex Ross.
That too.
Yeah, we got Ichthys in the chat.
Ichthy.
Weird West type of book. Yeah, I dig the fact that it's mixing those two worlds, the Western and the horror.
Yeah, I was gonna say it reminds me of Wild West, but
The
Wild
series or the Will Smith movie?
Or the era?
more of the character designs of Wild Wild West.
Really?
The Will Smith one, but no, I'm just talking about the character.
That was like steampunk. That was kind of Will Smith movie. It was more steampunky.
The bad guys steampunk, not the entire movie.
Maybe it was different in France.
There's
The
literally
French
a steam
version.
engine
Maybe
in
the
it.
French version was different.
It took a little while. They just got that movie up in Canada last
Yeah.
week. So
Nah, it's just that we're not as much into country cowboy movies as you are.
Was there a Wild West era in Canada, Sim?
Yeah,
they're still in it.
No, that's when
Oh,
everyone was a Mountie, right?
Nah,
They're just Mountings running rampant.
no.
Mounties and Big Feet, and then they got together.
Well, that's how Dudley Do-Right came to be.
Yeah, Mounted Police.
That was actually a Wild West, Canadian Wild West show.
I'll save you now. It's a great show. Not much, but
It's them training your guys in the army. So hey,
there's someone in the chat named Drawing Aces. He probably needs to be banned. So
yeah, I know.
Wait,
I agree
Patrick,
with him.
Did they, did Mountings train you in the Navy?
did Mounties train me in the Navy?
Yeah.
No, but we had one time. There was a Canadian ship in port with us, and they play all the national anthems, and you have to stand there at attention. And Canada's is long as hell.
Yeah.
It's boring. so I'd stand there. That's about as close to Canada as I get.
My experience with Mounties is that my great great grandpa ditched his family to become a Mountie. So not a fond history with them.
So you probably related to Simon.
Maybe.
Could be.
Look, guys.
Long lost cousin.
Let's stop the act, all right? Simon isn't Canadian or French.
He's
What?
Puerto Rican.
Yeah. like, come on now, stop fooling people with this. You know, he's actually streaming from Little San Juan right now. This week, you know. It's just like, come on.
Yeah, I heard that. That's the actual truth.
Yeah, says the people that actually have my address.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I always delete the emails when somebody sends me their address.
Yeah, so he's got a VPN. Big deal. Anybody can route their servers to Canada.
Exactly.
Doesn't work for mailing address, brother.
I'm just surprised Puerto Rico.
What do you think they did before the internet, man? There were VPNs before the internet was around, all right?
Look, all I know is I sent this package and it cost me like $25, and
It's expensive, right?
It had to be over the water.
Yeah. You had to send it to Canada, and then they would mail it to Puerto Rico.
Exactly. I see the scam right now. I see that.
One other thing, on my Twitch channel, we went full waifu for the week.
Oh yeah.
So it's waifu, whatever. It's the same thing.
I caught the repeat of that.
Full thought.
No, not full thought. No, we're not doing the thought.
Or
stuff.
fencer. There you go.
We're waifu. So I'm doing kind of.
Call it what you want. Some people
I
go.
think they. Correct me if I'm wrong, Simon. They call this lewd.
What?
Lewd versions of characters. Do you know what that word is?
No, not really.
Ludoir.
No.
You know what Ludoir is? Are you gonna show it?
I don't have. Well, yeah, I can show it.
Is this the dump truck versions of the characters here?
It's the one
Yeah,
where
you would appreciate it.
It's the Vag truck version of the character.
Edge truck.
Yeah, did you see that? Them lips. Giving us some.
I don't know if you can show that. They struck a stem string for too much booty last time. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Too much booty. Well, who cares?
So, any sensitive members of the audience, just cover your eyes for the next 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I think the Valeria one is fine to show. Yeah. Let me highlight that
Let's
bad
see.
boy. Look at her. Yeah, she's very.
wearing looks like even like a person. You could argue that this is just like a series of random lines.
No, I would say she's fully clothed. Right? It's just not
Yeah.
colored in.
Yeah, it's just not clear. She's wearing a full bodysuit.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can see the sleeves and everything right by her wrist.
Exactly.
I really like the
There's barely any curves. She looks flabby, like
oh
she's
my
fat.
God.
What?
Look, you see like the flabbiness in the legs. Yeah,
It's also a pencil drawing, bro. It's not.
It's called cellulite. All right.
cellulite. Thank you. That's the word.
Beautiful. She's a real woman.
Look,
Real
all I
people.
do know is that the curve should be a little curvier.
Those
I
kind
know,
of cheese thighs.
The butt is pretty much droppy too. Like it looks like it's dropping in the back. Dude, this is like a shark drawing type of thing.
Here we go. I knew you were going that route.
I
And then
lo-
there's this one. This one's right up Brandon's alley. So
Yeah. That's
Yes,
good. That's good.
that one. That was
Got
the
some
one
tiny
right there,
feet,
brother.
man.
Dude, a
Tiny
girl cannot be placed like that.
Look
Wait,
at the
what?
raccoon.
It's not physically possible.
Look at the
That's
raccoon.
Who cares about physics?
have you looked at some of this Japanese art?
I ain't looking at the physics for that one.
Is she hog
Like
tied?
our spine would be broken to be placed like that and have her head where it is. Our spine
It's
would be
flexible.
broken.
Oh my god, these guys! Is that a Pokemon in the background?
It's just a little raccoon character I came up with. So you have to. I guess you have to put a little cartoon character in.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
For the
raccoon.
Japanese art style, right?
That was
it's
like
a
a squirrel.
Yeah, man, that one's really good, Passion.
I love it.
You
Yeah, I
gotta
like
do
it.
a stuffed version of that little Pikachu guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Squirrel?
the
Yeah, the squirrel guy. He needs a stuffed version of him for a stretch goal. So if you reach like
Yeah.
50K, you do like a stuffed version of him.
Yep. Yeah, I'm blushing.
Yeah, I hear that's the big new thing right now. CG.
Yeah, plushies.
The plushies.
Yeah.
Plushie.
Yeah, so
And I was just making fun of what people used to say a while back on the Manara thing, on the Spider Girl, the Spider Woman, was it?
Marinara.
Yeah, the Marinara.
Yeah,
song.
Manara, the artist Manara.
Marinara.
Bosco stick. All right, I have an idea. Let's change the subject. Last week we were talking about maybe it was a week or two ago. We were talking about Michael Keaton being in talks with reprising the role as Batman for the Flash movie. We were talking about that, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
last week.
Is there an
There was-
update? Is there an update to it?
So
I don't know. I wasn't here and I don't watch the show.
So yeah, Michael Keaton's in talks with that. There's no update as of now, but there's something new, different, but the same. So we
It's
all
like a
heard,
Who song.
yeah. So we all heard that when Marvel was coming out with their lineup for the next 50 years of the movies that they were doing, the next Doctor Strange movie was going to be called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And the cool thing that got me excited about it is it was going to be directed by Sam Raimi. And immediately this thought jumped into my head, and now we got articles talking about how Sam Raimi reportedly wants Tobey Maguire in the Doctor Strange movie for the Madness, Multiverse of Madness.
Why?
To reprise his role as Spider-Man
As
in a
Spider-Man,
multiverse thing. Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would be kind of neat if he was in shape for it. Yeah, that'd be kind of.
Yeah, and you get that classic Spider-Man, that Sam Raimi Spider-Man costume.
Dude, I want them to do the multiverse thing like they did in the cartoon, where they had like the
I
the
wouldn't
Spider-Man
play
with
that.
the armor suit.
I wouldn't
and all
play that if I were you. The same.
Let me get a good shot of him. Yeah, it would be cool to have the Iron Spider suit, or not the Irons, but the Steel Spider-Man. You know, like where he's got that silver armor.
Yeah, that armor
No,
suit.
you know what they'll do? They'll make him into the weak, boring, toxic masculinity, loser Spider-Man, like they did in the Spider-Verse movie, where they had him, him and his wife broke.
Oh, like he's like dumpy and he's got a gut and stuff.
Yeah, they'll do that.
I think they should do. I don't know if they should do Madam Web, because Madam Web was a bit much, but it would be cool to see.
Yeah,
like,
they have Doctor Strange to fulfill that.
yeah,
role now.
that's true. Like Irons or
Fill that.
Spider-Man with the 6 arms, and Scarlet Spider, Steel Spider-Man, Sam
Spider
Raimi
Doc.
Spider-Man. That'd be cool because they're doing all the multiverse stuff. So this is exciting to have. Michael Keaton might be coming back, and Tobey Maguire might be coming back. Pretty cool.
What if Michael Keaton is in this movie as the Vulture?
Yeah, Michael Keaton, Vulture, and Batman.
I can see him doing like different multiverse stuff, because they could go back and do. I think the guy who played Captain America was in that real bad 1980 movie.
Yeah.
You could do a whole like Into the Spider-Verse, but with Doctor Strange, and just go back to all these old. You could have
yes.
Lou Ferrigno in there.
This is what
He
I want to
gets
see.
David
You could just get
Hasselhoff
crazy.
to reprise his role as Nick Fury.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nick
you
Fury.
gotta
You
get
could just do crazy
freaking
stuff.
Kurt Russell as Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally do that.
That would be cool.
Or they could do all kinds of whatever they want with that. So
That's saving that for the what if movies that nobody wants to see.
Yeah.
well, those would be fun, but I think that's gonna be an animated series. Which is
Oh,
unfortunate.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
that was a series, right? They were
Yeah,
talking
they're doing
about
for Disney
Yeah,
Plus,
yeah.
but I think it's going to be animated. But a lot of
they're
that,
doing all their woke stories and what if.
What do you guys think in the chat? I think Sam Raimi is a good director. I think his movies are fun. Spider-Man 2 was really cool.
I agree with Itchy 5. It speeds the time.
It's pizza time.
Oh, it's Ichthys.
Yeah. His name is Ichthys, and it's
I
not
just don't want
Itchy 5. I mean, that's how I'm reading it.
I like Doctor Strange as his own character. I don't want him to turn into I don't want the whole movie to turn into, like you said, a what if movie.
Yeah.
I want Doctor
Honestly, yeah, there's nothing about Doctor Strange and stuff.
You're absolutely wrong about that, Ace.
Instead of a what if movie,
They should do a Doctor Strange Defenders movie. That's what they should do.
I know.
do a but then movie. But then,
But they could
Spider-Man-
do a Defenders eventually down the road, but they won't have Spider-Man, they won't have the Hulk, so that's a problem.
No, I mean, you could do like Ghost Rider. You can do
Yeah, they ruined Ghost Rider already.
Oh, did you hear?
Mhm.
Norman Reedus figured out that he liked money, and he'd be
Oh,
interested.
dude.
He'd be interested in playing Ghost Rider.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I
He would
like
be great as
money.
Danny Ketch. You know,
Yeah.
Danny Cage.
Ketch. Danny Ketch. That's the second Ghost Rider.
Oh, the second guy.
The first one was Johnny Blaze,
Mm.
the blonde redhead, depending,
Yeah.
and Danny Ketch was the second one.
What did
He's
did
the
he
one
have
with the spikes and stuff. Yeah.
Technically, he's the best one.
Yeah.
The one that everybody knew in the 90s.
technically?
big bike.
was?
not the best one.
Yeah, because some people prefer Johnny Blaze.
I'm gonna look him up.
Danny Ketch was the one with the big black bike, all the spikes, and the big
Yeah,
costume.
I like that one better.
So he's
too.
like
more
With the
heavy.
chain, yeah.
Like
A little
90s
more
Ghost
heavy
Rider.
And he's the one that had that really more of a horror twist to his story with the bad guys and everything. I really liked it.
No one's heard of him though.
Yeah, everybody heard of him. He's the Ghost Rider that most people know.
Is he the one
Yeah.
that's from Canada?
Nope.
So in those comics, because I have some comics that have Johnny Blaze and Ghost Rider in it, and they're two separate people.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're two separate people because the original after that was just Blaze.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
he's-
what I'm saying. Like the one that most people knew from the 80s and 90s is Danny Ketch.
Yes. That's Donnie Ketch right there.
Yep.
On the right.
All right. What did Blaze have any powers? He's just a guy with a gun.
G-
At this
Johnny Blaze is technically the Golden Age and Silver Age Ghost Rider, you could say.
Does he?
The one
at
with the
this
Harley
point in
Davidson,
time,
and he
though-
didn't have that. He didn't have that gun. That's when he became Blaze.
Right.
Like the spirit
it's
of
like in
Xanatos left
during
him,
the
and,
90s, he ended up getting like that Hellfire
yeah,
shotgun.
and
Yeah.
they started the Midnight Suns and stuff like that.
Night Stalkers. When I was reading
Night Stalkers.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. That's
Yeah.
the one from the 90s with the flaming tires and the cool chains and yeah, that's the one he got cool. That's when he got cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should do something with that. What do you think of new Ghost Rider with the car?
Mm,
Don't like him that much. No.
yeah.
I think his car looks cool.
The car looks cool, but the story is a guy that's their parents are dead, so he's an orphan, right? And he's left taking care of his handicapped kid, working a full-time job, and being Ghost Rider too.
How does he have time to fight crime?
He just sets him in front of a computer, lets him play Fortnite all day. He's fine.
Oh yeah. Look at this thing. He's awesome.
Yeah, now that's kind of a combination of that too.
Yeah, because
That has
he's
to
got
be
the new
expensive.
jacket.
Is this what they call fan art?
I don't know. Ramon.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, but-
accent.
But his was like with the flaming chains and all that stuff, and the spikes
Yeah.
on the shoulders, and he had more of a biker jacket.
Yeah, Joe Ball hates
And-
Ghost Rider.
he had that type of bike that's like a bit more like an Akira bike before, which I like it a lot.
Flaming Head.
I mean, the old Johnny Blaze was pretty good. It was just every story kind of got real repetitive
Mhm.
after a little while. At least with
And-
with the later Ghost Rider, they kind of got
And
really
then-
into the demon stuff and got into all that kind of shit.
Johnny Blaze is technically the first Ghost Rider at Marvel, because the first Ghost Rider was actually the one riding a horse, and that was before it kindly became Marvel, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Isn't he just a rip off of Sweet Tooth?
Yeah. Come on. For real.
Sweet
Guys
Tooth.
might.
He's a
Guys,
Spawn
nice
ripoff.
Hmm.
He's a Spawn ripoff, so that's Ghost
So
Rider.
rip off of Spawn, yeah.
We got Frog G in the chat. What's up, brother? The Howl
Yo.
Comics in the chat as well.
How Comics killing it.
Welcome,
on
everybody.
that.
Yeah, I was supposed to see something drawn by the Howl Comics earlier today, and then Phil forgot to show me.
Yeah, I forgot to show you.
I saw it before you, Brandon.
That's
So
true. He did.
Probably. I don't see anything.
Showed it to him last night. You didn't
And
come
like
on the
he
stream
says, like-
last night.
Written Magicop
So
scripts
then
over
you
there.
get upset at me when I don't link you on the Lost Pages stuff, and your own brother doesn't even show you what's going on with it.
I put up a stream last night and Brendan didn't even jump in.
I came.
Oh my gosh.
I was already in bed, half asleep. I came in the chat.
It's like Phil's got this.
Guys, get a room.
Look who's here to spoil the party.
Speaking of getting a room, also speaking of weird messages, well, let's first say hello to Joe Ball. What's up, brother?
What up, my duders?
What's up?
Good to see you, man. How have you been?
Good to see you all as well.
Yeah, we were talking about your awesome art and the fragrances that comes with it.
That's true.
Well, I mean, it's yeah, you're right. You're right. That's part of the deal for sure. But it's a good thing because you know it's authentic. You know it's real. If you send it off to AFA to get graded, they're going to be like, "Yep, this is legitimate."
Joe
Yeah.
Ball. So
No,
well,
it's
I'm
terrible.
up to a pack and a half a day, thanks to you, Joe. So thanks.
Just hope you pussies don't have asthma because it's not my problem.
So I was disappointed that this didn't come with the scent, the Joe Ball scent. But I'll have to wait for Death for that.
No, that should smell like whiskey and butt because it came from Tennessee.
It does, brother. It does. For sure. Oh.
What's going on with you, Joe?
Drawing pictures,
The huge.
mowing grass, doing housework, and doing a little bit of sculpting and a little bit of vomiting. You know, all kinds of stuff.
I mentioned the vomiting briefly.
And we were all upset there was no videos of it.
Yeah. So we have this new idea, Joe, where like if you're not going to make it one week, or like
Yeah.
you or Sweens or Aaron or whatever, you should do like a video that we could play on here, maybe of your dog, maybe of you vomiting, just like a little check-in, you know?
Right on. Well, I'll see what I can do. I mean, I vomit at least once every 2 weeks, so I'm sure I can,
Yeah, you-
catch it on camera at some point.
You dropping the deuce or something? Yeah.
We'll have
No,
to have like
no,
stock
Passion
footage.
Jesus.
B-roll.
What'd you say, Brandon?
I said we'll have to have like stock footage B-roll for everybody that we could use.
Exactly, you know.
That would be pretty cool.
Just play Little Rascals clips for me.
Yeah.
No, Pastor, you're gonna work on that crying video.
Okay, I'm gonna cry about the Snyder cut.
Cry, as long as it's funny.
Well, I had so much brown crumbs last night. Oh, it was terrible.
You had what?
So much brown gravy and mushrooms and chicken,
Oh,
and then I fucking puked all that shit up, and it was awful.
It happened to me when I was a little kid. I ate
What?
like 3 racks of ribs, and then I threw it all up.
Oh, probably looked like you were bleeding out.
What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
I'm saying.
I remember that. We were in
The
the
fuck?
car. We were in the car, like right next to the house, driving
Yeah.
an alley, and you opened the door. And you,
We're talking about puke and food. There goes the watch count.
well, we got some new guys. We got Captain Curls in the
Yes.
chat. New?
Exactly how we bring in the new people.
Yeah, that's how we bring it in.
Swapping audiences.
Yes.
Well, but you got to understand that the audience wants to get to know us, our personalities, us as they got to get invested in us and our. Well, I don't want to say our, but my problems of sticking too many things in my body at once, and then compulsively
We're
vomiting.
humans. We make mistakes just like you.
Yeah,
We might
Yeah, we
be
all-
fake rich guys on the internet, but we're just like you.
Right.
we all drink and smoke just a little too much every once in a while, and then
Mm-hmm.
vomit up $20 worth of dinner.
Ugh. Was it KFC or what was it?
No, it was homemade. It was good stuff.
You got to cook the chicken before you eat it.
Yeah.
Dude, I got these 2 chicken breasts from the store, and I know they give chickens a lot of weird stuff these days, but these things, like, I got them out of the meat case. When I got them home and opened them up, like, they were massive.
Yeah.
Like, when I was growing up, they were big, but they weren't, like, insane. And these things were so fucking big. I think one of them could have fed 4 people. I was like, well, I don't know about this.
It's like they're like the size of a side of beef.
Yeah.
Huge, man. Yeah, they're like my wife and I. We used to when we first got married. We get 2 of them. That was fine. Now it's like we get one, and we have to split it in half. It's so freaking big.
Yeah.
They're ginormous.
The Royd brothers.
Thank God you can die. I'll just say that. Because they should
that's why Phil's so tall. Brandon's so tall. I've been eating steroided out of their mind chicken.
I'm all about the GMOs.
Yeah, man.
Oh, roids are cool. I encourage everyone to do roids, whether they're a chicken or not.
Man, I've been eating a lot of store chicken. You know, like I've been batting home runs all the times. I mean, I have bouts of uncontrollable rage, but it's been good.
That happens, brother.
Michael Beacon turns into Mark McGuire.
Oh my God!
Is
that a piece of chicken? What is that?
No, it's a death sculpt I'm working on. It looks like a gnarled up piece of chicken right now, though.
I thought it was a wing. I thought you were showing me a wing. Like,
check out the sweet piece of raw chicken I got laying around.
That's awesome.
No, it's just the clay itself. I got skin tone. So
what material is that?
Sculpey clay. That's what it's called, like the brand name.
Super Sculpey.
Does it air dry or is it all malleable?
Air dry.
It stays pretty soft, but if you hit it with like a hair dryer on a spot, it will firm up pretty quick. So, like that's kind of like the method of not ruining detail that you've already done is you hit it with a little bit of heat for a few minutes so that spot firms up, and then you can keep moving forward.
I saw some. What were you saying, Passion?
It needs more lines, Joe.
Oh, it will. It's getting there. I scored a bunch of little lines in it. You can't see them on camera, but once I paint it.
All the lines were in that double page spread I saw in the background.
Yeah, there's tons of lines in that. And there's more lines coming.
Ooh. Hell, brother.
Hey, Passion, you want to see a crappy He-Man statue I started to work on?
Ichthyus wants to know if you do sculpting commissions.
This was out of like clay that never dries, so I didn't do too much with it, but it was a fun attempt just to.
You should have did the meme where he was singing that one song that everybody loves.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a little Aya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that looked like He-Man. I don't know if I mentioned that when you sent the picture.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
When you sent the picture to me, I don't know if I said it looked like He-Man, but I didn't know if that's what you were going for.
Yeah, I was just bored and had some old clay, so I was waiting on the good stuff to come in the mail. It's like I'll go ahead and see what I can do with this junk with no tools. And yeah, for not having anything to really help with it, it's okay, but I'm not gonna put any more time into it. So
that's it. Hey.
Look at what I got here. I don't know if you guys seen this. I showed this off on one of my other streams. It's in pretty bad condition, but this is from 2014. It's the second issue to the Silhouette.
Why is it in such bad condition?
I don't know, man. It's in real bad condition.
Oh, look at what is.
Looks like it was all wet and then it dried out.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Hopefully we have some better ones.
I have one.
Did you puke on that one? Did you have too much?
Look at this.
You should you should add that as a tier.
So
it's like mold.
No, it smells fine. So this is when we were taking pictures and making them into comics. This ad here is for some technology we were working on to make it. You scan a QR code and then you would put your phone on it and it would be like VR motion comic shit.
AR,
augmented reality.
Or AR was a thing.
Wow.
AR. We're like AR-15s because they're cool.
We got
some living in the future.
Sick CG explosions Brandon was doing in 3D. Yeah, man.
Amazing.
This instead of binoculars, we just held was it a PlayStation 2, Brandon?
Yeah, it was a PS2 Slim.
Binoculars.
You can see the like memory card slots and shit.
Oh yeah, got the fire.
Yeah, we were working with what we had.
Yeah, and this
I do
was
love
only-
that paint with the fire on it though. That thing turned out so
Yeah, the
good.
fire looks cool. My favorite is when the silhouette gets shot in the back of the head. Here.
Is that
So-
you? Is that you as the silhouette?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
superhero brother.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So you're telling me Phil's dead?
Another freaking insert comic.
this only took 2 years since the first issue, I think, right, Bren?
I think it was the next year.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was 2 years since issue 0.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah.
So on the Lost Pages, is it an all new story or is it just?
Yes. Yeah. It's very, very new. Here's the credits. There's Brandon,
Yep.
myself, this chick Lindsay.
No, man, that's awesome.
So this is if anyone gets the hands on that, it might be
That's
worth
our
it
collector's issue right there.
for sure.
Yeah, they are.
Can anybody find any of those issues anywhere?
If they happened to be at the Chicago Wizard World convention in 2014 and 2013, yeah, or Pocket Con or sometime.
So you could probably find them at a thrift shop.
maybe.
Probably go to your local
No,
store. People probably threw those away.
you never know. Someday, man.
Yeah,
Man,
you know.
okay,
Those are collector's issues, man.
we were
You know?
selling our preview issue, which was a year before the first issue came out, and this older guy bought it from us, and he like had the gloves on when he bought it, and immediately bagged and boarded it, and like taped it closed and everything. And he's like, "This was going away, to be a collector's item one day." And I was like, "Okay, guy."
Yeah.
Like, hey, he knew.
Yeah, he knew something, right?
We got Chris Evans in the chat. I heard AR and got excited and thought you were talking about guns. You might have a problem there, Chris.
Yes.
You
Big
need an
problem.
intervention. And not
No,
in...
Chris is 100% right. He's got no problem. It's Phil putting himself in blackface for a silhouette comic book.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna have to cancel Philip here. Live on air.
he took it a level further. He did full body.
Yeah,
That's true.
another level.
The HNL.
No, not that. I watched an interesting anime last night. It was called Redline.
oh, you finally watched it?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was cool. Have you guys ever seen it?
I
Yeah, that's the
heard
race.
I heard Tim talk about it. I've seen the movie Redline with what's that guy? What's that guy's name, Bren? The air
Guy from
something Griffin.
But I could see
What?
Phil dressing up as JP. Can't you see?
Griffin.
Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin.
You could probably do the toupee with the long hair on top instead of
Oh,
the
the-
man bun. Yeah, the what is it again? The rockabilly.
Yeah, it's a pompadour.
Oh, this guy's
Pompadour.
awesome. Yeah.
You make a good JP, Phil.
Hell yeah.
Because he's all tall and lengthy like that. It's a cool racing movie. If you like a real cool style. If you're not really into anime, it's probably a good movie for you because it's
Oh,
It's
that's
done
awesome.
in
I hate
a-
anime.
I think it's a mix of like anime but heavy metal-ish, like the
it's
movie.
got a Western comic book feel to it too.
Wait,
Mhm.
isn't this just Brutus the Badass?
Brutus,
Yeah, Brutus
probably
the
a little bit too. Yeah.
Imagine how much money you'd have to make a week in order to afford the gel to do your hair.
But it's by the guy who did some of the Animatrix stuff. So
Mhm.
if you like that,
Ghost in the Shell too.
yeah, it's really, really weird, and it's got some Jack Kirby looks to it too. Like if you like Jack Kirby art, there's some
It's very heavy metal. Like it has like what if Bisley went to do manga?
Yeah.
a little bit.
It-
Well, I mean, not everything's Bisley Brother. Okay, let's
No, but he knows what I mean by that. It's gritty. It's this.
It kind of reminds me of Huerta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Little
does remind me of Horda.
Yeah, it's an awesome movie, and like pretty much every way. You know, sound design, music choice, animation.
Is there action in it?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Oh yeah, the ending is really really cool. But yeah,
I'll have to check
you
that
know,
out.
yeah, it's fun. It's a fun movie. It's free on Hulu, so
Hululu.
you can go watch it. It's dubbed, but it's good.
It's freaking amazing. It
Wait,
came out in
don't you have to
2012.
have Hulu though?
I don't know if it's included. I have a subscription to Hulu anyway, but I don't know if you can get it just with Hulu.
Oh,
But
okay.
I don't know. But it is on Hulu. You can watch it. Legit. Not bad
Very
movie.
underrated. It's freaking awesome. I love the animation.
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun.
The speed effect is cool.
Alrighty. Yeah, I guess we'll start wrapping it up here, guys. I know that some of you guys still have stuff that some comics that people could back. We got 7 Legions.
yeah.
How's that going,
Yes.
brother?
It's going well. Finishing up the production on everything, and just looking to order the books. Posters are all in. Oh, yeah, prints are all in. We got 2 more that we can unlock still. I'm thinking I'm going to close down stretch goals next month, about 15th. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. And then I'm going to focus on getting them printed, getting them shipped. So, yeah.
Sweet.
It's getting close. I can feel it.
I do. Yeah, a lot of campaigns are getting ready to ship out, which is awesome. Going into another phase of everything moving forward.
Yeah.
I know. What's the update on Blood Hunt, brother?
Getting all the prints on the week of the July 6th. The orders placed. Everything's coming in at the same time.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. So after that, it's sign them, prepare them, and then it's fulfillment.
Cool. I can't wait, man.
Ichthus says that you could hairspray and blow dry your hair to achieve that hair. So I'll have to try that. Yeah, sub to Drawing Aces on YouTube. Links in the chat there. I know you're trying to build. What's going on in that channel, Ace?
Yeah, man, that's where it's the new channel. I'm trying to get it going. You know, I have my side channel, my pro wrestling channel, which is blowing up. It's doing well. Now I'm trying to get this new one. You know, we do the watch along stream every Wednesday, 11:50 p.m. Eastern. We just hang out. We're gonna be watching RoboCop Wednesday, so everybody feel free to come hang out with us. Just a chill, laid back stream. I'll probably be looking to do more maybe interview streams and stuff, just different kind of more comic book related stuff. So I'm trying to get this channel at least to 100 subs. So anybody out there, drop a sub, help a brother out, and get this one going in the right direction.
Awesome. Doom Fate.
Yes.
What's going on the Doom Fate front?
We're getting really close to 9,500. We're creeping along, trying to scrape up to 5 figures. We're really close. The inking is going to be done this week. I'm literally working on the last page to go to inks right now as we're talking. And trading cards are being designed. They should be here after the 4th. And then the prints have been ordered. They'll be on their way. And then we're going to be really kicking into high gear, getting things colored and lettered as quickly as possible. So it's coming along. We're in the home stretch. It's looking good, and I'm really happy with the way the book's coming out. And you'll see more art here probably after the holiday. I'll start kicking out some more art. You guys will see a lot more stuff. Get more excited and try to hit that 5 figures. That's what we're trying to do.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, we're excited about that.
Oh, well.
Yeah, definitely check out Doom Fate and all these books as well. What were you saying, Passion?
I said just check it out. It's going to be a great book. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd like to mention, don't forget July 1st. It's the Meta Baron special.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Oh, man.
my,
You guys
what is that?
streams.
Oh my.
Don't forget, July 4th is when United States became independent from Britain,
Who cares?
True.
All those titles clean up and create a Canada. Huh?
Has nothing to
Inside
do with
it's all good.
comics. Who cares?
It has everything to do with comics.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to make these beautiful comics
right.
if the Brits had their way.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. They all do comics too, so
Yeah, but who started the comics?
not you.
I don't know. But I'll tell you what, 4th of July, I'm a true patriot.
I know it's
true.
not Canadians.
You look at it this way: if we were still under Britain's rule, we wouldn't have won World War II.
I'm sorry, but the first
And
superhero,
we-
Superman, created by Canadians.
Superman was created by Canadians?
By a Canadian, yeah.
Mm,
Uh,
I thought they were from two.
no, Cheshire's Canadian.
I mean, if you're in the United States when you create it,
No, he wasn't. He created it here. Then he went to meet the other guy over there. and then
there's
they-
no proof of
Yes,
that.
there is. There's actually footage about it.
I want
how
10
popular
references.
was that character before it was purchased by DC? An American.
It was not
company.
DC back then.
Exactly. It was American
American
Comic Company.
You see, Joe Shuster was from Canada. He was born in Toronto, Canada.
Yeah.
She was,
And his aunt was called Lois.
and then he moved to America shortly after. So he's like he's like William Shatner. We
Oh,
take
Joe
on
Ball left. I was going to talk about more Lethal.
Hates America.
Joe Ball hates America. All right. Well, Joe Ball's gone, but check out More Lethal and his double-page spread for $25. You can get that as the cover of the book. Check it out. It's awesome. Colors by
Here's the
Color
thing.
by Beacon. Yeah.
You could times 5 boost this project up to getting closer and closer to my dump truck tier, the naughty print that goes along with this. I think they're at over $1,500. They need less than $500 in order to unlock this print. Everybody will get one of them if you get that comic or the physical tier of the comic. And so if you get that $25 tier, it basically counts as 5 of those normal comic books. So you'll really, really be exponentially growing this project.
Yeah, it helps out a lot. Hey, look at this. This is some of Bren's best work, I think. Beautiful.
I don't know. This Thursday's video is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm a big
Stay tuned. If you guys aren't subbed to the channel, definitely do so because we got some cool drawing videos coming out. We're doing streams all the time. We got a 4th of July video, coming out Thursday.
Every Thursday, I do a drawing video that goes along with either some topic or just something that I want to draw. They're usually hot chicks. And then this one is especially good. I put a lot of time into this one, so pretty nice. But they're always under 10 minutes long, so you're not sitting there wasting your whole life watching me draw something.
Yeah, and check out the Lost Pages. Thank you, everyone, for backing and sharing it out. We just extended for another 30 days, so you guys have time. We're going to be adding awesome new stretch goals. Sim is part of the project now. He's got a 4-page story on the bonus comic. We got Preston Acevedo doing a trading card, and more to come. We want to get this out to as many people as possible. For sure.
Yeah, we have secret tiers that are not listed as far as like getting to backer numbers and things like that, and some cool secret perks that are going to be coming out the higher and higher we get, because there's just so much really awesome things that we want to do with the Lost Pages, and there's so many cool characters that we want to get out there, and by extending and getting these stretch goals up, I think that's going to be really awesome for everybody to see what we're doing and we got planned.
For sure, yeah. And thank you, Frog G, in the chat. I saw you kind of spreading the word in other streams, talking about the Lost Pages. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah. Anything else, guys?
I don't know. I'm working on Magic Cop 2 right now, so if you guys liked Magic Cop 1, stay tuned, because after the Lost Pages fulfills, we're going to be doing Magic Cop 2, and that's going to be another awesome 80s themed cop action comic book with a lot of other cool things. And we've learned a lot for Magic Cop 1 and running the Lost Pages, so we're going to do some really awesome stuff for Magic Cop 2 as well. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And if you guys have not got a chance to read Magic Cop 1. We are sold out of all of the physical copies of that, but you can still get your hands on the digital copy. Or if you really, really are interested in Magic Cop, you can buy the last physical copy that comes with the $700 Elliot Fernandez traditional cover for the supplemental comic that comes with that.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody. To the panel, thanks guys for coming on. As always, it was good chilling out with you guys, and we'll see you all later. Bye, everybody.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.
Right.